between 700 billion and a trillion 300 million billion.
Hello? I'm muting the string, so I was getting double of that. That was like I was going fucking mental.
Hey, everybody. That should be us good to go. Bit of technical annoyance just as I was getting ready to start the stream up there. For some reason, Streamlabs and VoiceMod, or wherever the problem lies, just decided to reset all of the audio settings. Disconnect from the my Yeti and my headset and everything else. Problem stuff. How y'all doing, though? Hey, Oda. Again, obviously. Just saw you in Lily's stream earlier. Hey, Marvel fan. Haven't been to one of your streams in a while. Hope I haven't missed much. Well, that depends. How long has a while been? Because, I mean, the last couple of weeks... just doing questing. Nothing too plot important, I don't think. If you've missed the entire game... Feel pure shite. Just want to romance Blackwall. Hey, Lily. But if you've missed the whole game so far... Oh, God. Where to begin? We're still having our pint. You know, last week we left off discussing the merits of whether or not garlic to ward off vampires is required in this universe. My armor has changed. Don't ask why, because I haven't left this shack to go do a bunch of questing on my own. Ignore. Pay no mind to the man behind the curtain. I keep, not gonna lie, I keep forgetting the stream start at 2 instead of 3. Thankfully, YouTube notices me. I was thinking about that. Sam, why did we change the stream time from 8 to 7?
I don't know. I mean, how long has it been 7 now? Because I feel like we did it for some sort of, what was it, like daylight saving time? Or what?
As it was always
because you were always knackered. Yeah, I think that's probably also it as well.
I feel like it's something to do with, like, the time of day. Or daylight savings or something. Because I'm starting to wonder if maybe later is better. Because it's so fucking hot. But I don't think 8 o'clock is going to make much difference. It's
the thing
warm
is,
here all night.
The heat wave's predicting to get cunted any second now. So.
Well, anyway. Last week I actually forgot to open the damn... the floodgates, whatever. So we've just been sitting here, not actually doing what we came here for.
Balls.
But that should be the lake drained now. There we go. If you remember, we came to this place raining, as usual. It was all rain last week. And we've gone to this place where there is a big demon rift under the lake. So we had to fight through this castle to get to this dam. Found a couple shagging on the floor. What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
Do we ever have uneventful days?
That's a stripy dragon.
That is a stripy dragon. It's a zebra dragon.
Worm. It's a worm.
Bear with me, by the way, because I forgot to charge my tablet, so I am back to reading tiny text on my phone screen, so I will be making lots of errors there. I remember back in the Mass Effect 3 days, the sessions ending at 11:30. I mean, that was just the Mass Effect 3 finale, which ended at, like... I don't even know when that ended. That was like a 5-hour...
ended late.
5.5-hour stream.
It literally became my birthday at, like, partway during the ending.
You weren't even there for that stream, were you? Because it was your birthday.
No, I was there.
You were there. Yeah, no. It was this year you missed out. Last year you were here. That's fine. I was going to say, like, surely you wouldn't have missed... the grand finale of all finales.
No, I couldn't. So I was there on my birthday. It was like... It went into the next day, didn't it?
Well, a tiny hello then.
Hello. Very small hello.
Also, Goku and Vegeta are coming to Fortnite on... Oh, I don't care.
You look like the kind of person who would can.
I suppose I'll get this right. Fuck, got sticky keyboard because of all the coffee drowning. Yeah, fucking Oda dropping her coffee on her laptop earlier. Them sticky keys. It's fine, just gotta press shift like 5 times and that fixes it. Who's the most inappropriate character they could add to Fortnite? I mean, they kind of probably already have somewhere. Maybe like, Schindler or something.
Also, hey Godzilla, I was here last stream, I believe. Unless you weren't.
Anne Frank. I mean, I was thinking of movie characters. I mean, I'm sure there's probably been an Anne Frank movie somewhere, but not as, I went with Schindler's List, whatever. Danny Dyer from EastEnders. Or his character. I don't even know what his character's called, actually. Oh, wait, no. Who's the... I'm gonna say the bald guy from EastEnders.
What,
that probably
Phil
describes...
Mitchell?
There we go, yeah. The bald guy probably does not narrow it down, does it?
That's like saying who's the bald guy in Breaking Bad.
They were saving on the hairstylists for that show. That's all it was. You only got so much budget.
Award-winning hair.
Right. To actually access this flooded caves, we're going to go right back to the beginning of the area. Right, so we actually have quite a busy night planned if we're going to get to the point I want to get to by the end of the stream. So I've been keeping notes, you know, I've been doing that for the last few weeks, I've been mentioning it. Top half of this page are the notes from the last 2, possibly 3 streams. Bottom half of the page is just tonight. So, quite a few things, so I'm gonna try not fuck around too much. First things first.
Also, hello, Hans. You're in a bit of trouble, mister. I think you...
Oh, wait. Oh. Actually, yeah, fuck it, go on. I won't stop you.
Yeah, basically, you should have told Stephen about the fucking dodge mechanic in Metal Gear Rise. It's a bit late now, we're at the final boss. But that whole fucking Jetstream sandboss could have been made so much easier if you just said, just press, like, I don't know, X and square or whatever it was. Yeah. Instead of just watching.
So, full context for everyone. We're playing MGR over on the Patreon stream. Having a good time. It's all fucking good. Last stream, the last, like, half an hour or so, fucking ballake. Losing my fucking mind, like, not being able to parry Jetstream Sam, and it's like, alright, I have to. You have to be able to do it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I did actually parry him a couple times during the, like, first phase and just not really notice it. I was expecting more of, like, the, Zengatsu, like, you know, big flashy flash or whatever. But during, like, the fist fight phase, I was trying again and again. And I got to the point where it's like, I'm not even interested in, like, entertaining you guys. I'm doing this for my own fucking sanity. I have to get one parry in on him. And I'm being told by Hans and Neil and that, who are the fucking experts who fucking spend all time telling me how bad I am at the game and blah, 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 blah. Like, oh, no, you just got a parry, Stephen. You've just got a parry. You can totally do it. You're just bad at it. You're just doing it wrong. You can't even do it. It's actually not possible. You're supposed to use...
On the ramp point,
You're supposed to use the offensive defense mechanic, which is an unlockable skill, which I had but never actually, like, knew about. And despite asking chat about 6 or 7 times, hey, how do you react?
More than that.
How do you react?
Fucking full length.
Or how do you counter the enemies who do, like, the yellow gold flash? Because you can't dodge it. Well, you can't, there's no normal dodge in the game. And you can't block or parry it, importantly. So I was just getting hit, and I kept asking, there's gotta be a way to deal with this. One of you guys who seem to fucking have all the answers, you wanna tell me? What do you tell me, Hans? What do you tell me? Do you remember? No, Stephen, you've just got to get the parry timing right. Bullshit! All you had to do was press square and X at the same time. That was it! Fucking 3 streams in, 6
button combo.
6 hours into the game, and not one of you has told me about just pressing square and X at the same time. Anyway, long story short, I did the fight again off stream, and it was much better the second time through.
Until you give some entry level advice, you are banned from saying people are bad at video games. That's the long and the short of it. But also, how are you? I hope you're doing okay on this horrendously warm day.
Well, Stephen, I'm not the guy who teaches you to play MGR. I'm the guy who's sustained on your suffering. You evidently are, because you're also the guy who fucking told me to fight Father Gascoigne at soul level 1. So basically, yeah, I am retracting you and everyone else's fucking privileges at telling me I'm bad at video games until you give me at least one bit of salient advice one of these days. And yes, I will be careful with the coffee over the keyboard. Rant done. I was gonna do it tomorrow, but fuck it, you started it here. So, getting buzzed. Sorry for the old man question, but how have you guys held up in the heat wave for my old bones' worst summer ever? It's been pretty bad. During stream, like, honestly, this is the worst time, because, for the record, I am usually not wearing clothes when I'm here. This is for your sake. So I am clothes off, windows open, sound of cars outside. I've got a little fan next to me, but it would be blowing directly into the microphone.
There's a reason the Patreon streams don't make it to air. Like, it's completely just bollock naked for the whole thing. Yes, that is misinformation.
Volume should be all okay. Nothing's changed since last week, right? I think this is just... the dialogue's very quiet for me.
Is it harmless, Cassandra? Could it turn into a demon?
There's always a chance.
Is the game really quiet?
Not always remain so. Nonsense.
The game's really quiet. I've just listened to it now.
I was not addressing.
That is strange. I will... I can't do anything while I'm in a dialogue, but I will increase volume.
And I feel compelled to help you.
Excellent. A creature made of rage had the gall to chase me across the land.
Alright, destroy a rage demon for this spirit.
Killing a demon is worthy of.
Okay. Whew. Yeah, so as I was saying, I am melting. In fact, I've already started melting. We're 14 minutes into the stream. Oh, fuck. Really? Oh, I don't know why the game's so quiet. This is the same audio settings we've had the whole time. I think the volume's just really low. Is that a Karen demon? Possibly.
You'd almost have to be living here.
What am I looking for? Oh, it's that kind of Patreon. Yeah, we gotta start up the Red Scout OnlyFans one of these days. Where it's just Stephen peer pressuring Sam into more and more precarious and revealing situations. Sorry.
Oh, it's gonna be what else is it gonna be?
I wasn't actually sure if you were listening or not. I could hear you walking around the room, closing or opening windows or something.
It was, what is it going to be like? Oh, you got to go on this fishing trip with me. Oh, it'll take a few days to get there. Let's get on this boat.
Right. For a start, we are on the wrong quest. Here, still waters. Find an entrance to the flooded caves. This way, apparently. What?
What is that?
It's hot here too. Thank God the sun is down, but still hot and humid. Waiting rain tomorrow. Stephen in a kiddie pool just ranting. What are you talking about?
Starfish Sam for August.
Alright, no, I see. Alright, that's going to be the OnlyFans. Me just... wasn't that like a whole thing on Twitch for ages? If it isn't still. Like hot tub streamers. It was basically just a way of like, you know, getting around the no sex work.
What, because
clause
it's in
or
a
something.
hot tub.
It's like, oh no, I'm just chatting. I'm just chatting with my audience. I just happen to be, you know, in a bikini in a hot tub. and they give me money specifically to, you know, move around the hot tub in specific ways or whatever.
Come on.
You know, whatever.
Look at this.
Game the system all you want. I
How
don't care.
deep do these caves run?
Yeah, it was just a loophole. I'm not even hating, for the record. I actually think like
tried to
only
make the same. Oh, sorry.
I've tried to make the same joke 4 times, but YouTube doesn't like the genre of Japanese anime for adults. I see. Wait, are you suggesting that be our OnlyFans account? Christ. Bum, bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. There are easier ways to find softcore, not that I would know about that. Oh no, but that's not the thing. It's not finding it. It's producing it. It's easier ways of producing it. And I was going to say there before I read Lily's comment. Like, I've got no hate to, like, that or, like, OnlyFans or anything. I think it's actually, for the most part, been a pretty good system. Where it's basically done for, like, game streamers and everything else who want to just, like, basically be their own boss, run their own business. But for, you know, sex work. Well, at least it is, until I found out the other day about these, like, networks, which have already started to crop up, where you have, like, managers who manage multiple OnlyFans, like, stars.
Manage.
Like, oh, alright, nope, now we're into the exploitation again. It's gone right back round to full circle. We had our independence for a while, and now it's all the way back round to...
Sleazy
Jesus
managers.
Christ. Yeah.
Fucking sleaze bags go. Come with me, look, I'll make you loads.
Why haven't you produced your content this week? I wasn't really feeling it.
Extra
Yeah. Pimp's gonna pimp Steven, yeah.
Fucking horrible
Pimp's
cunts.
gonna be shot. Ooh, what's going on here? That's exploiter's gonna exploit. Ranged characters, please get on this guy because they're the worst. If they're jumping around.
Feel the ciggy smoke on that axe.
You're gonna be a star. What is that archetype? Just the sleazy manager or something.
You're gonna be a star.
You know what? I actually think probably a good thing to have the door open at the very least. I got no windows open, but maybe.
Hang on a second, I swear he just went to his window and now
Sorry,
he's
just the
suddenly
room
appeared at the
temperature in
fucking
here
gate.
has just been getting higher and higher and higher every passing minute. So I've gone and opened every other window in the house and all the doors are open. Jesus Christ, I'm feeling the sweat dripping off my forehead.
On your forehead.
Hey Stephen, didn't know you had a roommate who walks around the apartment with a bloody knife. What's his name? Oh, that's just Doug, don't worry about him. Wait, isn't that Bin Bag? No, he's not the roommate, he doesn't pay rent. We just keep him in the basement.
The whole area is still remarkable.
Oh. Are we in, like, deep roads? I mean, this is dwarfiness.
I haven't seen the red lyrium yet, so is it
Oh,
really...
I mean, that's a good sign.
Is it really a cave without red lyrium at this point?
Surprise, motherfucker. Uh-oh. This guy is tanky. Okay. Just focus on the backstabs. Windbag is just the man on the walls. The archetype is known as Harvey Weinstein. Oh no, a gloop demon. Yeah.
Or is it a lava lamp monster?
It is, actually. I like that. That's actually one thing that throughout the Dragon Age games have changed. Like, basically not at all, is the design of the demons. Besides, like, they have added new demons in, but of, like, the established ones, the Rage Demon, Lava Lamp, Desire Demon, Booba Demon, Pride Demon, the LGBT ally, one of the ones, and the Shades, I guess? Am I missing any? Sloth Demon? I don't know, Sloth Demon never really had a solid form, did it? It's always changing. But yeah, no, they've always been the exact same from game to game. They've just increased, like, the polygon count and texture quality. I think that's kind of funny. Like, everything else changes, except for the creatures of the Fade. Oh, black wall. I need you to break this wall. Didn't the Pride Demons change? Not really? Pride Demons have always basically looked the same. Again, they've probably been given like a, you know, higher fidelity model and everything else, but the general design is pretty much unchanged. What is this? Oh, mosaic piece. I still don't know what that is for. Oh, a new shield. Is that good for either a you two? Let's see. Nope. And yeah? I'm not really convinced how valuable, like, attribute points really are. Like, +2 strength. I was kind of running under the assumption that strength, endurance, you know, just getting a straight point increase is actually, like, really good in this game, because that's, you know, generally it is. If you could get an item in, like, Fallout, say, which gives you a straight +1 to strength, well, that's a big fucking deal, isn't it? You know, if 10 is your maximum, then that's a whole 10% flat increase. In this, though, it does very little. Like, I think every strength point increases your melee damage by, like, 0.5% or something. Oh, shit, I shouldn't have done that. Is this their... Oh, this is their rift. Ah, crap, I should have saved. Because I have no idea how bad this is going to be. What are people saying?
Hang on, I think you've already read this.
It was like some weird gangly Slender Man looking get. Now it's a big rage monster. No, I'm sure. The Pride Demons are pretty rare in general. In the first game, the only one I can think of is at the end of the Mage Tower quest line.
What, the one that makes you go all sleepy?
No, that's the Sloth Demon. Funnily enough. The Pride Demon is the blood mage at the very end that turns into.
How about its mages being the source of the world?
I'm almost certain. And they also show up quite a bit in the very last episode we did of Dragon Age 2. Remember when we were going through those, like, tunnels? There was a big sort of dungeon crawl area, and every now and again there was, like, a different coloured... There was, like, a Fire Pride Demon, and a Earth Pride Demon, and a... etc. Pokemon evolutions. I don't know. Make your own joke. I'm too lazy. I'm too hot. You've also got your abominations, who are just, like, humanoids, but they're all, like, gangrenous and gross. They're your abominations. And your shades are just these fuckers. These fuckers. The ones that kind of look like Geth from Mass Effect, but with robes. Like Babushka Geth. Now these things are new. They first appeared in this game. Okay, this is a big rift. Still going. Oh, jeez, I can't see a thing. Can't see a thing. Tell you what, it's probably a good idea just to have this not firing random explosions at us. It took me a while to actually figure out what disrupting the rift did. It disables it for a few seconds so it stops, like, making the floor explode underneath your feet. At random intervals, because that's always a pain in the ass. Backstab, backstab, backstab. Are we done? There you go. Wasn't so bad. Wasn't so bad. Pretty sure there are the guys that shanked my... Pretty sure these are the guys who shanked my eggs. Egg Justice 2022. Yeah, we'll go with that. That is the prevailing theory at this time.
That should stop any more corpses from strolling about.
Hey.
Tell the mayor.
Jolly good. Inform the mayor the rift is closed. We are done in this area. At least we're done the main quest. I'm just checking around the edges of this arena, if there's any loot. I'm still baffled about the eggs. If anyone wants to know the egg story, tune in to Mary's press stream, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure you've got a VOD. I'm too hot. Stephen RedScotSunday Gamer 2022. You know how hot I am right now? I've got sweat going into my eyes and it's starting to burn. I love that. That's the best place to be. I love it when I love it when my eyes are fucking watering and I can't read my own chat. Jesus Christ. Spicy sweat.
You ever been so hot that you got to sit in a bucket of ice cubes while watching a pale Scottish gamer and his British/Brazilian co-host beat up demons?
Jetstream Sam is Brazilian. I think that's the joke.
Oh, fuck's sake. I wouldn't know because I had to listen to the whole game with mute on, despite
Which
it
is a damn shame.
amazing soundtrack. To me, everyone's just a big mouth flap.
It's fine, I can basically fill in the plot of Metal Gear Rising for you right now.
Up yours, woke moralists! We'll see who cancels who!
That's basically it, you're caught up. Alright, tell you what, as soon as I get to this loading screen, I am going to the bathroom and I am getting a big fucking wet cloth and I am just slapping it all over my face because I am crying out of one side of my face right now. God, this is bad. I'm just so sad about those demons we killed. Like, think of their families. I got killed because I can't. Alright, I'm off. Fuck this.
Right, I'm using this as an excuse to get a drink as well.
How are we all? This was a short stream. Scottish people actually sweat iron brew. Yeah. God, I'm completely lost now. Just fell down this pit and I don't know what the way out is. This way, yes. It's Red Sweat Gaming. I thought you were going to come back bald. I actually am considering just putting on the beanie to keep the hair out of my face.
Oh, we're going to see bald Stephen. Huh?
Yeah. But that's not really going to help with the overheating situation.
But, come on. Been waiting years now.
You've been waiting for me to get bald. Is that what all the hints have been? It's like, oh, go on, Stephen, play a bald character, it'll be fun. I'm not obsessed with bald heads or anything. It's not my fucking fetish or anything. Who's saying that?
Bald
What's up? If you want to see, if you wish for bald Stephen, just look at my edits on Twitter. Absolutely.
That sounds like a perverse act, the bald Stephen.
You'd think there would have just been a quick way out of this cave. At the boss room, just have like a door which leads directly to the surface. I mean, that's how a good game would do it, right? Oh well. Now, did I actually
No.
kill? No, I didn't. All right. Wardens of command. Destroy the rage demon. Well, I've done that. Inform the spirit in. Okay. Inform the spirit in Old Crestwood that we killed the big gloop monster. That would be Skyrim. Yeah. There was also most other Dragon Age games. You get to the end and then there's just like some pillar you touch and it teleports you back outside. Hey, I'm here. Just been working, but I've been here the whole stream. Oh, fantastic. How you doing? Also, fantastic. The rain has stopped. It's... we finally have sun and sky.
We've had that
Moon
for the
and
past
star.
fucking few weeks.
Endless fucking rain. And the foxes are out and about. And the birds are singing. Isn't it beautiful?
So the best way to get something done, if it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to, anyway.
Oh god, it's
inform
horrible.
the
Bring
spirit.
back the rat. Exactly.
All right, I don't know what's going on there. Find the butcher. Nope, I don't think I will. You probably wish it would rain in your area, don't you, Stephen? It actually was raining just before stream. But it's that kind of hot summer rain where it just touches the concrete and then immediately turns to steam.
Sad rain.
What do you mean the mayor's gone?
What do you mean the mayor's gone? What? Read. Letter of Confession. Inquisitor. It was not Darkspawn that opened the dam and flooded Old Crestwood 10 years ago. I did. In secret, the night they attacked. The undead you have been fighting are people I killed with my own hands. We'd taken in refugees from the Blight. Many were ill. We moved the sick to the lower part of Crestwood and the refugees into the caves to stop the disease from spreading. It didn't work. One confessed he'd seen Blight sickness before. It was always fatal. When the Darkspawn attacked, I knew the only way the village would survive is if the Blight sick drowned with the monsters. I cannot bear the sight Old Crestwood now that the water is gone. I cannot stay. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
A letter of confession from the mayor. It says he was the one who flooded
Yeah,
Old
I read it.
Crestwood 10 years ago to stop the blight from spreading.
It's monstrous, but if it stopped the blight from wiping out the entire village.
That sorry bastard. He left before he could get caught.
Hey, Mayor Biden, how many refugees were killed in the drown?
Between 700 billion and $1,300 billion.
All right, that was a bit forced, but I stand by it. Is the stream name literally just Joe Ball's Biden reference? Yeah, I mean, well-timed comment there. Mayor Joe Biden did it. I knew it. Anyway, now that the rain has stopped, there should be a merchant in town. Who I can buy something I need from. And then we're done here.
How many fire ants would it take to
We
kill
won't
this?
forget the Inquisition help from no one else would, I promise.
You're damn right. Okay, before we head home, I need some death root. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'll make it 21 just in case I miscounted. Alright, back home. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Nah, not quite. Yeah, because we were beginning down the path of speccing into the assassin class. But we needed some items before we could do that. Of which the options were to go to a part of the game I hadn't progressed to yet. And I didn't want to do that in my own time. Or finish this quest and then buy it. Oh, by the way, we have over 10,000 gold. We could buy the mystery box. Do you remember that? I don't know if we'll have time tonight, because I really, yeah, definitely going to prioritize the main quest. But I think if we have time, if we get the main quest done, and we have, like, 5 minutes to spend just going into back to Val Royeaux, it's not worth it. Oh, I bet it's not worth it. But I'm doing it anyway, because I have no idea what's in it. Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, I was going to go talk to Cassandra, that was it. I need to go have a word.
Isn't Deathroot something in Elden Ring as well?
Possibly, yes.
I can keep staring at this, but I won't get any closer.
Closer to what?
What are you looking for?
I suppose I'll never find them on
You
my
changed him.
We saw
What do you
so
mean?
many Red Templars at the assault on Haven. Perhaps all that was
Changed
left of
who?
the order.
Changed who? Oh shit, you actually changed your dude. I thought you never...
Seeker Lucius.
I thought you never were, to be honest.
I've seen no hint of any
Not sure what you're
secrets
talking
amongst
about.
the Red
I
Templars
do not know what you are
going
referring to.
anywhere. I have a growing suspicion Corypheus has imprisoned them.
Don't play that game with me. I know of the plan.
I genuinely don't have a clue.
I don't know what you're talking about. We've always played as a handsome, swole, large-chinned, luscious-haired, mustache man.
Why imprison? You could just as easily have killed them.
Who's always had a very
Not
youthful
easily.
look to him.
Yeah.
But yes,
He got a wig.
but the Seekers began this war against the mages. They
I suppose the
cannot-
big collar maybe doesn't quite do justice to how much the face has changed.
Yet so far,
Wait a second, Sister Hans. I literally just took, like, I didn't really change the face. I just, like, got rid of the fat, added the hair, remolded the nose a little bit. It's still the same guy.
But they could have
Just
ended
lost
up
some
just
weight.
like the Red Templars.
I don't like the
do not
nose, it looks
use lyrium.
broken.
I assume
This is not the
Corypheus
Inquisitor, this is
controlled
an
the Templars
imposter.
By corrupting the lyrium they were already taking. To do the same to a Seeker, you'd have to force the lyrium upon him. That may be what happened, but it couldn't have begun that way. We're missing a piece of the puzzle, Inquisitor. I need to find it.
Finding them obviously means a lot to you.
I left the Order, but I can never abandon them. I cannot even claim that rescuing them would be beneficial. They wouldn't look kindly on the Inquisition. But even so, if there's a chance...
He stopped eating all those
if we
live
can
pigs
spare
and used his
resources to
back
follow
hair
up
as a
on
wig.
these leads, Inquisitor, I would appreciate it.
Does he basically have a mullet on his back there?
Okay, good. So I'm not the only one lost here. Thought that might have been me just missing streams. No, this was just a surprise for everyone. Hello.
First enchant to vive. And what else did Lady Forsythia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition. Anything else? She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother. That does sound like her. Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention. You always do find the brighter side of things.
Whew.
We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Nevada, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
Can I do anything to help negotiations?
He finally listened to
Thank
chat
you, but I
feedback
believe I have matters
about
to
how
add.
this guy. Well, the big question is, does he
Sending soldiers, but
return to normal next week
to the brother
or not?
Lady Forsythia.
I mean, the joke always was that it would just be for 1 week,
Manner of speech.
but at the same time, I kind of like his new look. So,
Dealing with so many demanding, strong-willed people can't be easy.
It's no less intense than my days at court, Inquisitor, I assure you. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visit.
oh, is the volume better, by the way?
I have time, if you...
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well,
Are we gonna bang?
I admit, there are a few potential alliances it would be good to
It's quite
discuss.
quiet.
Right on the parlor floor. In front of everyone at the soiree.
Just a bit loud.
In front of
Oh,
their
hold
guests.
up.
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking.
This shouldn't...
Frightens our guests half to death. Lord Gennar still won't respond to our letters.
Just checking.
Sarah,
This does not affect the game volume on your end, does it, if I turn it up on my headset?
then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour
No,
already?
just checking, because that would have been a big worry. I wondered if it had anything to do with the audio issues I was having beforehand.
Is relaxing really this difficult for you?
Of course not. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
Spending time with such an engaging woman is never unpleasant, Lady Montilla.
Gets a bit of hair and he start flirting with everyone.
Well, I'm glad I haven't wasted your day. Well, I've taken up quite enough of your time already.
Maybe put on subtitles for Sam.
Worship.
What do you mean?
I mean, I can already see everything, seemingly.
I mean, there are already subtitles on the game, unless you mean subtitles for Sam's words. Like, preemptively be typing them out as quick as I can.
Just like...
Right, tell you what, I'll just slap
Hello.
the game volume up a little bit more. A little bit more. I'll put music and sound down, but total volume up, and we'll see how that goes. So voices should be a lot louder now. I think the problem is that some of the dialogue is a lot quieter than others. When it's doing an actual cutscene, it seems to be better, but then when it's doing the sort of Skyrim camera zooms in, you can't see subtitles. They're at the top of the screen. Oh, before we go on to the next quest, I have to do this assassin thing. Oh, quick thing happened off screen. We got Dagna, the enchanter lady, artificer, whatever her name is. So she does good craft things. Yeah. We're the assassin. Craft the knife. What is the knife? Wait, hold on. I don't think you do it here, actually. I think rather confusingly, you don't craft the knife in the building where you craft knives. You have to do it somewhere else. Alright, that makes sense. Have you ever watched a live broadcast with subtitles? Yeah? Like, auto-generated, and they're shite.
Inquisitor?
Right, where is this little...
Inquisitor.
Who's this guy?
Haven was a cock-up, Herald, Inquisitor.
Alright. This building. So, next quest we gotta do is murder knife. There we go.
The hands. Am I going to have to use the horrible bully button, also known as put user in timeout, which
Sam
for some
doesn't-
reason lasts 5 minutes.
Sam doesn't need subtitles. Sam needs a voice actor.
Inquisitor.
Oh.
Hang on. Let's check the terms and conditions and find one we can apply that to.
So next quest.
You're trying to replace me. You embrace it.
In that last place we were in, we met up with Hawk's Grey Warden contact, and he told us that we got some baddies out in a desert.
They are dead, and the step he asked.
Yep.
The
Yep.
question then is whether or not.
Yep.
Come.
Scam. She said the word. Alright, I'm an assassin now. That's cool.
What does that change?
Oh, it adds a whole new timeline. Adds a whole new skill tree, basically, which I'm probably gonna have to do a bit more investigating in what I actually want to do. So hold on, the passive skills are what I think you kind of want to look at. Armor penetration plus 25, that's good. Or maybe the passive skills aren't so much for this one. Plus 2% damage for each 10% missing health. A wounded enemy. Alright, so if they're already wounded, they can go up to like 18% extra damage if it gets down to like 90% health, I guess. For a limited
The hands,
time.
you're giving me a complex.
Ooh. 300% weapon damage for 3 hits. Okay, so you activate this, and then your next 3 hits become 3 times more powerful. Is that right? They'll swirl the light from the shadows like with a flurry of strikes from every angle, but it's obvious that you were... Okay, so it's kind of just a flurry attack. A knockout bomb, not so interested. That's just a passive. And then this one... Alright, here we go. I think this is why we chose the assassin class, because this ability stores your damage, which means that a fast attacking class gets the most out of it. And of course, we're just going like stab, 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 stab. So you mark your enemy, and every hit on them adds part of its power to the mark's damage. Trigger your mark when you are ready, and watch them fall from injuries that they never... Alright, so it's anime bullshit. It's like, you know, the guy with the katana fucking charges in, and then, like, you know, goes past them, and then, you know, lots of slashes, and then, like, sheathes their weapon, and then, like, a couple seconds, and then they go, like, and they explode, or whatever. Yeah. Alright. Cool. That was very well articulated. Whoa, I know Kung Fu. In Dragon Age Inquisition, you can become
Inquisitor.
So you're Virgil from DMC. I'll take your word for it. Speaking of which, where's Bryn?
Yeah, there's been a distinct lack of what do you fucking call out of context conversation. Off topic. There we go. We got there in the end.
Anime bullshit. That's the best kind of bullshit.
There hasn't been anyone discussing the Yakuza series and writing big essays.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
I don't know. I just wanted to... We had to fill in the silence there of the black screen. Alright, first things first. Oh, what have we got here? Some stuff. Don't worry about
My
it.
scouts report no signs of danger in the pass nearby.
I will arrange patrols to ensure it
Oh!
stays that way.
Oh, we got another letter from our pen pal, Alistair. Inquisitor. Oh yeah, because he told us that he thought there were some Venatori spies in his royal court, so we sent in some agents. Well, that was bracing. A pitched battle with evil mages disguised as kitchen servants. Fireballs flying and swords flashing. It brings back old times. I won't be eating anything coming out of those kitchens for a while, let me tell you. I wonder if they were going to poison me, nasty little cultists. Anyhow, I'm grateful for the Inquisition's help. We wouldn't have found them without you. King Alistair. I miss him. I wish he had more presents than just these letters. Fucking...
I mean, he was in 2 for a cutscene, wasn't he?
He had a brief cutscene in this game, but he was kind of mad at us at the time. You should just come join the team. Fuck it. Screw the whole being the king of a country and all that. I am looking for Cassandra's quest. It's called, like, Search for the Seekers or something. It's supposed to be a war table thing. And if it's going to take time, I'd like to set it now. No? Oh. Look for Crestwood's mayor. Sure, why not? Liliana, you can get on that.
Now you're like Alistair. You couldn't stand him in the first game.
When did I ever say I couldn't stand Alistair? I think we made fun of him a lot, but that was like in a friendly way. He's like my second favourite companion in that game.
He did whine a lot.
He did. It's just a bit of friendly banter, that was all. Alright, I don't know. I don't know where this thing is. I'll just have to figure it out on my own. Right. Western Approach, I think, is the place we're going. Or is it... Our scouts confirmed the Inquisitors report a large force of Grey Wardens has moved into the Western Approach. That sounds right? I think that's what that... It's gotta be that, right? Our skirts confirmed the Inquisition reported it. Okay, yeah. No. Let me check. Sorry, I'm a little bit confused. Maybe I'm just misremembering which quest this is. I would have expected a cutscene. Inquisitor's Path. Here lies the abyss. Meet Hawk and Stroud in the Western Approach. Okay, that's the right one. Oh, and we got to that. Have Cullen, Liliana, or Josephine investigate the disappearance of the Seekers. Which is a war table ability. Yeah. I just couldn't find it. We're looking for Promise of Destruction. Or something. Black Emporium, Search for the Hack Writer, Power for a Price, Orsmar's Friendship, Dorian's Request, Gather Coin, Diverting Soldiers. I kind of wish it would clear up
no further trouble with the undead.
already complete. Oh, there we are. Locate missing seekers. It's going to take an hour, so we're not going to get that done tonight. But that will be ready for next week. And then Western Approach. Here we go. Little confusing. Dorian, what have we been... What has our party makeup been? Have we been doing 2 mages, or...
I assume just 2 mages and Blackwall.
I think we'll go 1 mage, 2 tanks at the moment. I'm happy enough with that. So anyways, do you know how good the Yakuza series is and how it changed the video game landscape and how Kiryu is one of the great... Did you read this already, Sam?
No, I didn't read it because I'm trying to filter comments. I'm not trying to read any old shit that appears.
Been watching...
I can't just read statements into the void. I need you to know that. And sometimes I don't have an answer for, like, I don't know, like, what videos are up next. The same video that's been up next for ages.
Oh, sorry, did we get asked that?
Yeah.
Godzilla, what video... I can't even find the comment anymore. Oh,
Welcome
hello.
to the Western Approach. We've sighted Warden activity to the southwest, but no one's been close enough to figure out what they're doing. Between the sandstorms and the vicious wildlife,
And the viscous
we haven't made it far
wildlife.
out here. One of my men got too close to a poison hot spring and gave
Hey
me
Stephen, I know you
slightly
like Atlas.
delirious
Have you checked
report
out
of
any of the
a high dragon
novels?
flying overhead. In
I
short,
was going to read that
this
one.
might just be the worst place in the entire
I
world.
was waiting for...
Be careful out there.
thing. I haven't read the novels. I've read a couple of the comics.
Are you worried about
Like the Hunt for Zuko's
Someone has to be.
mother
Try not to die.
one.
I don't want to
And
deliver that report to Scotland.
can't remember if it was the same one, but there was one that kind of gave a a closure on
persuaded him
Azula's
to give up
story
the
arc.
orders he was
I think that
carrying.
might be the same
We
one,
have them
actually.
here. This entire place. It just feels like something's not right. Be careful.
Squadala, we are off. Oh, is this our first time in a desert for this stream? I think it is. I've been in deserts on my own playthrough, but yeah.
If you have a moment.
I don't have a moment. Fuck off. These are the faces of who's looking forward to Monday. Better Call Saul Day. Oh, are we on the finale, or is there 2 episodes left?
I thought Monday was only Better Call Saul Day for America. I think for us
It's
Tuesday.
Tuesday morning. Yeah, true. Oh, ominous looking statues over there. By the way, can I just point out how much I like this armor? I'm rolling the Grey Warden armor that I was combing over last week. If you remember, I was all like, oh, the fucking silver and blue! My color is a bit more desaturated on mine, but that's just the materials I use to build it. Besides, don't want to be all stolen valor now, do I? Nope. If I don't find it in a quick sweep, I give up. And I'll do it later. I really like the Kyoshi books, and the new Yang Chen book is pretty good as well. Side note, avatars have the worst lives imaginable. I can imagine. Did they not announce 3 new animated movies? And one of them was like a Kyoshi story? Because that would be fucking dope. I mean, they all sound pretty dope, but I think that would have been like my first pick had you asked, you know, what my idea would have been for like a new Avatar series or something. Like, we did a sequel series with Korra, so a prequel would have been cool. Whoop. You've gone all Lawrence of Arabia today, Stephen. We have. It's to suit the temperature we're all currently feeling in reality. Ooh. Oh, I just realised we got matching outfits, me and Dorian. Don't we? Oh, yeah. Fucking Maxwell just hitching his wagon to anyone he can at this point.
It's got hair now. He's not allowed wagons.
Wagons. Oh, has he been banned from the Wagon Legacy? From the Wagon Clan? I mean, he was an honorary member, maybe. With the John Wagons. This heat is awful. Sweating my bollocks off. We are all. Fucking get over here, you big, smelly bastards. Oh, so your boyfriend. So your boyfriend. Oh yeah, me and Dorian. Sure, why not? Oh, I missed.
Oh, I thought you meant you and Sam. Oh,
what? Oh shit!
boyfriend.
Well, that would have been a big fucking reveal, right?
Certainly wouldn't reveal it during a Dragon Age Inquisition stream where I've been taunted by a man from vague European origin.
What would you reveal it on?
Probably a Xenoverse episode, sort of poach a load of money from people.
Close the rift. I've always shipped you two. Please no shipping.
Is that a new string?
I'm kind of generally anti-shipping. Anyone else a bit apprehensive over the upcoming Last Airbender stuff? You can have too much of a good thing after all. Which new stuff is the question? Because we got the live action, which has been like in the works for fucking how long now, and I have no faith in. And then we got like the new shows and stuff, which I think will probably, well, not the new shows, the new animated movies, which I don't know, probably be fine. Might not be as good, but I'm sure they won't be fucking god awful shite. Stay here. Get me off. Thank you. Oh, for Pete's sake, Dorian. I miss being a mage. Do this shit myself. Hup.
I heard that as I miss being a mage, I'm gonna shit myself.
I'm gonna shit myself. Damn it, Cassandra! Fucking companions getting in the way. It's the one universal aspect of all video games.
You may be burning alive, I'm not. I got my bucket of ice cubes, a popsicle, and my phone.
Alright, where are we going? Please direct us to the actual quest. Here lies the abyss.
And ice cream is not one of those items.
I want to go to one of these camps first. Yeah, we're an hour in, so I want to get this quest started as soon as possible.
How the fuck are we an hour in already?
Hyena? Or a desert wolf of some sort? Whew. Wonder how this the Warnug's feeling in this heat.
Avatar was a show I watched in hospital, then completely forgot about it. That was ages ago.
Oh. Have you
Not
rewatched
me.
it since, Binbag? So I hope that's not like a negative and then I completely forgot about it, or maybe it was just it was so long ago. And you were too young to appreciate it or something.
Young.
Let me up, let me up, let me up, let me up! Ah, Skyrim horse. Okay, I guess we'll go for this one. Either or. We got two camps and they're both about the same distance to the actual objective. I just want to set up at one of them. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, no, stop! For the love of God, let me off the horse. Please. Who's... Let me off. There we go. Can I climb this? I'm going for Dorian in my playthrough. Oh, I thought Lily was asking something. Not the best time to be reading chat when I'm precariously jumping up
Hang on a sec.
cliff.
No, it was just a response to the same shipping question as statement from earlier.
Cheese. And
That's bigger than Skyrim cheese, isn't it? Or
That's
is it
some
not
big cheese. These skeletons are having a good time.
Hello.
I couldn't think of a more appropriate. Right, which way? Just a little bit further. We're gonna get into a fight, aren't we? What have we got? We got some Venatori who are fighting the wildlife. I'll just leave them to it. Fuck them. Nope, I gotta fight them. Or otherwise I'm not gonna get this camp. Backstab! Where's my party? There they are, okay. They were taking the long way around.
What cheese is the direct desert? Okay, I assume you're talking about the fact that the cheese should be sort of goopy by now.
Cheese in the direct desert sun on stone. That would be cheese sludge. It would. Okay. Now from here, it's a south trek, which we'll just ride straight for. And
Black Hole sounds like
Fem Dalish, so there's more to this comment. Fem Dalish ex Solas is the most thematic route in Dragon Age Inquisition. And Blackwall sounds like Senator Armstrong a little. Not quite sure about that, but I'll have to take your word on the Solas
I think
thing.
you've got Rising on the brain, I think.
Maybe a little bit. I tend to just completely ignore Solas in this game, unfortunately. Which is a shame, because he's supposed to be, like, super important to the plot and the DLC and the next game. He's probably the main villain. Which is weird, because he's just this bald guy in rags.
I'm glad you made it, Inquisitor. I fear they've already started the ritual.
Blood magic, I'd wager. You can smell it. Or see the corpses.
Oh, hey, Hawk.
You take point. I'll guard your backs.
No, this is not the quest I thought it was. Or I'm combining two quests together in my brain, actually.
Hawk looked like she was one step away from T-posing to me.
Wait! No.
So these are all the other Grey Wardens?
Orders
Yeah.
were clear.
Oh
This is
no,
wrong.
they've all been turned.
Remember your oath. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death,
Sacrifice.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, he said the Duncan thing.
Sacrifice.
Did you get that reference there, Sam?
Oh no, has he been...
A Grey Warden
sorry.
stabbing another and saying, I'm sorry.
I showed you.
They are the worst people, I have decided. It's like...
What, Grey Wardens?
Yeah, you can't join our club unless you drink some stinky
Piss
old
water.
blood. And then I'm going to arbitrarily decide to stab a few of you.
Inquisitor.
So I feel like it.
What an unexpected
Well,
pleasure. Lord
You have to
Inquisitor
understand, they need to
Fire
drink the
Deal.
Darkspawn blood. It's what makes them able to kill Darkspawn. Otherwise, there's no fucking point.
You are.
Yeah, but
And-
hang on, all your companions can
The
kill.
one Clarel
what,
left.
No, to actually kill the Archdemon.
And you
Because if
Oh, fair
anybody else kills the Archdemon, it just transfers its essence into another Darkspawn nearby, or another blighted creature, and it'll just go on indefinitely. And the blight will never end. And killing people who try to run away after finding out what the ritual is, well, that's just to prevent them telling everybody what the ritual is, because they're not going to get many recruits, are they? Everyone thinks joining the Wardens, like, oh, I get to be this, you know, knight hero gallivanting around, saving the world. And it's like, nah, there's like a 80% mortality rate in joining.
Wardens, this man is lying to you. He serves an ancient of Intermagister who wants to unleash a blight.
That's a very serious accusation. Let's see what the Wardens think. Wardens, hands up. Hands down.
No.
Corypheus has taken their minds.
Come on.
They did
Come on,
this to
folks.
themselves.
Come on. Come on.
You see, the calling had the Wardens terrified. They looked everywhere.
They just
for
need
help.
Biden here to convince them.
Even
Come
to
on,
Vinta.
folks.
Yes, and since it was my master who put the calling into their little heads, we in the Venatori were prepared. I went to Clarel full of sympathy, and together we came up,
Okay.
raise a demon army, march into the deep roads, and kill the old gods before they wake.
Huh.
Ah, I was wondering when the demon army would show up.
You knew about it, did you? Well then, here you are. Sadly for the Wardens, the binding ritual I taught their mages has a side effect. They are now my master's slaves.
Right, what have I missed?
This was a test. Once the rest of the Wardens complete the ritual,
Holy
I've
man,
already
we will
answered that.
conquer Thedas.
Yeah, why kill the old gods? So we know that Corypheus isn't trying to start a blight, he's trying
Why
to...
would the Wardens try to kill the old gods?
A blight happens when dark spawn find an old god and corrupt it into an archdemon. If someone fought through the deep roads
Anytime,
and killed the
Hawk.
old gods before
Just
they could
Assassin's
be
Creed is
corrupted,
ours. I'm guessing Hawk is just like sneaking around the whole time we're
no
talking to
more
this guy, isn't she?
ever. The Wardens sacrificed their lives and saved the world. Although I fear history will remember them a little differently.
Come on, folks. We need to fight Curry. Like, come on. We can't let Curry. We can't let Corn popped. We can't let this guy get away with it. I'm gonna stop. I heard this guy Curry, Corn pop. He's gonna raise a demon army. He's gonna read 700 billion demons. All right, that's enough. Yeah, we'll keep talking.
Release the Wardens from the binding and surrender. I won't ask twice.
No, you won't.
Curtis Corypheus. It's like a bad dude.
The Elder One showed me how to deal with you in the event
Come
you're
on.
foolish enough to
Come on,
interfere
folks.
again.
Come on.
That mark you bear, the anchor that lets you pass safely through the veil.
So the best way to
Stole
get
that
something
from my
done,
master.
if it holds near and dear to you that you
Access the faith.
like to be able to. Anyway.
When I bring him your his gratitude will be.
I fucking love when he just gives up and he just goes, never mind.
Kill them!
To answer your question on how I'm doing, this week is going to be a pain in the arse. I'm going to have to work at least 8 to 7 every day I work, and I had to give up one of my 2 days off because a co-worker decided to take this week off. Ripped men's mistake.
No.
Says the Julia.
Oh, yeah.
The Hands wants to send you 70p that you won in the lottery.
So,
I won in the lottery, and I will give you 10% of my win, Stephen.
correct.
70p.
Through
It's
their
alright,
ritual,
you can
the
keep
mages
it.
are slaves to
But
Corypheus.
thanks for the offer.
and the Warden warriors?
We could buy you a chocolate bar
Of course.
on a good day.
It's not real blood magic until someone gets sacrificed.
Erimund lied to the Wardens. They were trying to prevent future blights.
With blood magic and human sacrifice.
The Wardens were wrong, Hawk. But they had their reasons.
If Joe Biden can be president,
All blood
then you
mages
have
do.
no excuses. Get out there,
Everyone has
chase
a
your
story they
dreams.
tell
Nothing is
themselves to
impossible.
justify
Shut up.
decisions. And it never matters. In the end, you are always alone with your actions.
I mean, it
believe
probably
I
helps
know
having
where the
700
Wardens are,
billion in the bank to like
Element fled
advertise
in that
yourself
direction.
or
700 billion,
There's an
million,
abandoned
300
Warden fortress
billion,
that way.
trillion in the back.
trillion, bazillion, yeah.
Hawk is here, but I can't see the square carton towers of Saint Merrill. Merrill is off helping the Dalish or some shite because they didn't have her voice actor. I don't know.
Good thinking.
The Warden and I will scout out Adamant and confirm that the other Wardens are there. We'll meet you.
Where's Meryl? She's out of town.
Can't be the end of the quest. Hold on. Or maybe I'm right. Maybe I am thinking of the right quest. I just forgot that there's like this little bit beforehand. Is this quest like split in two? It's definitely at the end of it. Something about this Adamant Towers place.
I am back. What did I miss? Oh my, that is shiny armor.
It is. Right, so that was the ritual tower. Now we gotta head back to bloody... Gotta go back to Skyhole to then come back here again. It's a long bloody journey. Okay. Once again, I say that guy's logic isn't unjustified. He had a good point. About, like, killing the old gods to prevent blights. Like that? I mean, Corypheus, he's doing it because he doesn't want to be subject to the archdemons. He basically wants to overrule them. Yeah, it'll end blights, but, like... I don't know. It's not exactly a good thing for the world.
So mortals,
still don't know how an hour of this stream managed to just shoot by like that.
We've been kind of zooming past the quests here. Oh, what's going on here?
I tracked that Venatori mage back to Adamant Fortress. They're looking at assault options now in the war room.
Thanks for coming.
All right,
Well,
yeah.
Varric, the Inquisitor is just who we need.
Oh, it's been
I
great.
wonder if Maxwell could fuck.
Archers
I don't know. You think?
blood mages and crazy Templars.
Do you think our protags could get together?
I know how much.
I mean,
Our-
you're
our Hawk
playing
and our
Fox already
Inquisitor.
with Meryl.
I know, but you know, they could.
It's a big
Meryl, I
match.
think Meryl's probably open to options. I mean, look at him now. He's looking fantastic these days. There we go. Here's the actual quest I was waiting for.
Adamant Fortress has stood against the Darkspawn since the time of the Second
I nearly
Reich.
said a terrible
Fortunately
thing.
for us, that
Wow.
means it was built before the
I was
age
about
of
to say your
modern
character
siege
looks like a
equipment.
pickup artist.
A good trebuchet will do major damage to those ancient walls. And thanks to Our Lady
Lady Cyril of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sabres. They've already delivered the trebuchets. That is the good news.
Oh, I am not fighting any dragons yet. I'm going to be at least level 16, I think, before I try to fight the first area dragon. I think that seems to be a like acceptable level based on what people are saying. Dragons are not like, you're not supposed to fight them as you find them. They're more of like an end game bonus content thing. They're just too high level.
None of that accounts for the Wardens summoning a giant demon army.
That is the bad news.
The Inquisition forces can breach the gate, but if the Wardens already have their demons...
I found records of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
Battle. I think this is the first and possibly only time we ever really get to see the Inquisition army
we can
at
carve
work.
you a path to Warden Commander Clarel.
Taking this fortress is going to get a lot of good
Why must we
soldiers.
fight the dragons? Why can't we
Our
not be
soldiers
friends?
know the risks, Inquisitor,
If we could, then
and
sure,
they know
but
what they're fighting for.
nah.
It'll be hard fought, no way around it. But we'll get that gate open.
I do
It's
think you
also
need a
possible that
companion
some
for
Wardens
every
may be
like
sympathetic to
fantasy
us.
race
The
option in every
warriors may be
game.
willing to listen to reason, though.
Like,
they
why
can't
not have
really
like, I
turn
don't know,
against
like a
Clarel directly.
octopus
The mages,
bear,
however,
as you could,
are
or I don't know,
slaves
some
to
shit like
Crathius.
that.
They will
Do you
fight
mean
to the
like
death.
every fantasy creature in a game needs
In
to
a
be
game, so
companion
within a
in
game,
that game?
not like
Yeah.
not
We
like
march
a
up
generic fantasy dragon in every game, even though it doesn't fit. Or
No, I agree. I think it kind of sucks if you're going to throw in a really cool looking fantasy race or creature or whatever, but then like we're bringing Varric for a reason. Yeah, but then like you don't make them a playable or interactable creature. They're just like enemy, generic enemy. Like Geth.
we haven't had a talking Deathclaw or like a Deathclaw companion since Fallout 2,
Yeah.
for example. Yeah.
I was saying Legion is my example. Like Geth get introduced in Mass Effect 1 and they're you know really kind of cool actually when you look into the lore and everything else. But in that game they're just
Shooting
stormtroopers.
gallery.
You know.
Yeah.
In fact, no, we got more. I'm trying to think if there are any races in Mass Effect that you don't get as a companion. Elcor, Volus. Ladder guys.
Oh yeah. Why are we at war now?
This is where the Grey Wardens are all held up at the moment, in a fort, in that same desert area basically we were in, but we just had
I
to
was
go
gonna
back
say
to
this
the war
looks like a
table first.
familiar sight. This
Yeah.
just looks like Dragon Age Origins. It's you being attacked again in a big castle.
Kind of sucks because we're having to fight Grey Wardens right now, which doesn't make me feel good.
Why not?
Because they're all fucking blighted and corrupt. And Corypheus is
Corrupt them all.
trying to get some demon army. Righty.
For the Wardens!
Whoop!
Giving Geth personality was the worst decision in the franchise. So they make me sad when I choose Red.
Oh! Anyway. Yeah, that's, yeah.
Pull back!
I feel like
They're
Grey
through!
murder one's Grey.
Alright, Inquisitor. You have your way in. Let's
Green
make use of
sucks.
it. We'll keep the main host of demons occupied for as long as we can.
I'll be fine. Just keep the men safe.
When you
do what
fight
we
a
have
Grey
to,
Warden,
Inquisitor.
just say, I'm
Warden
sorry.
Stroud will guide you. Hawk is with our soldiers on the battlements.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Imagine a version of this game where this is the level where they decide to introduce the Dragon Age 1 protagonist
On the walls.
as a boss
Now the
fight.
ladders can't get a foothold. If you can secure the enemies on the battlements, we'll cover your
Nah, again, Steven's too busy at home taking care of their demon kid. Single dad Steven. Well, no, sorry, not single dad. Stay-at-home dad Steven.
I do think the solution to that him not having a voice and them not wanting to give him one would be either just a very small cameo or give us like loads of voice options for him.
Yeah, just a different voice for every race. Because I think like an elf should have a different voice, like the dwarf, for instance. I mean, like, if they're only going to be a character who shows up for like one mission as almost like a cameo, then I have no problem giving them a voice.
Yeah, I'll just get, haha, it is a fine thing we have done that.
Actually, that's a very good point. There are voices in that game. But I mean, like, there's a certain level of what am I trying to say? Preset with the character backstory. Like, we know they aren't French because they're Ferelden. And we know that, like, Fereldeners have a, you know, generic Anglo voice. You know, we're not going to have, like, weird other accents or anything. We know they're not Canary. We know they're not whatever else. So there is a certain level of, like, expectation in how the... What are they even called? The hero of Ferelden would sound, right? You get me?
Yeah.
How they just say, like, generic male bloke voice, slightly different generic male bloke voice for elf, slightly gruffer generic male bloke voice for dwarf, and then rinse and repeat for the femme versions, and there you go. Just 6 different voice actors. Anyway. A part of me kind of likes the whole fact that you can kind of just imagine what's happening with your hero of Ferelden character. Like I say, Sven, just stay-at-home dad, while Morrigan's the breadwinner, going around. Well, we'll see what Morrigan's doing in this game, actually.
Steven wouldn't wipe the floor if Stephen has picked like an earlier save version of him where he's just naked with no gear or anything like that.
Oh, like, I wouldn't actually... Oh.
Lay down your weapons and surrender! Never! Wardens,
Oh,
attack!
for fuck's sake. So we just helped these guys against some demons, and now they're like, oh. Oh, I just realized the uniforms are getting quite confusing. We're all wearing the same thing. Shit.
So I'm still honestly fucking disturbed that an hour went past and I feel like nothing happened in that hour. Whereas this is all happening and it's barely been like 10-15 minutes.
We wrapped up that one quest at the start. We bantered with chat. Yeah, actually, to be fair, it was a very quick 1 hour. Oh, and we became an assassin. That was it.
That was like, I don't know, 2 seconds of dialogue to become the assassin.
Which I skipped.
That's what I mean. Where did the hour go?
How are we for... Oh, level up. Let's start specking into this then. So this...
Oh, so that's what I'm saying. This 20 minutes has felt longer than that hour did.
What am I really using? I'm not sure. Get rid of that. Oh, and Varric. Sorry, we haven't actually used Varric in a long time.
Your companions like level with you in this, or do you need to level them up?
No, they kind of level with you. Ones that you have with you keep up more. I think ones that you don't are like usually just one level behind or so. I'm not sure exactly how it works.
Time flies when you're having fun, which is weird considering both of you are dying of heat stroke. Yeah.
I'm doing better now.
I'm not. I'm glad you are.
Well, I mean, I'm still very, very warm, but I'm like just shy of dying. Like I'm no longer my health
legs anymore.
My health bar is no longer depleting slowly over time. It's kind of just it's settled out at about 10%. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm completely naked. Thanks to Hans.
Naked.
Thanks for that mental image.
I mean, you can always just turn the camera off.
Oh, I hear a dragon.
We're all naked underneath.
Oh, bloody get back here. Nope. Didn't work. Okay, let's try this new. If I can stop being stuck on the stairs. Oh shit, I forgot. I forgot something. When we're no longer being attacked. What is my current weapon? It is...
Truth, I remember the... Hang on. We've had streams where there's been no camera involved.
Once or twice. Nah, it's fine.
Remember...
Sorry, I was just checking that I had my demon slaying knife. I couldn't remember if I actually made one or not. But I do. It's like plus 20 extra damage to demons. Alright, get away. I'm away. I think Steven didn't have a cam during some of Aid's Odyssey. You know what? It's very possible as well, because I had a pretty cruddy webcam back then as well. It was worse than what I have at the
streams
moment.
were depressing because no one was there to begin with.
Clear the ladder. Our forces need
Now we have people giving us false parrying.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Another thing. I forgot to tell you guys this. I upgraded one of my daggers to where every time I hit someone, I get +3 to guard. Now, guard is actually... I didn't know what it was at first, but you know the armored kind of metal effect over the health bar? It's what what your tanks usually have.
Clear.
I mean, I've been calling it armor incorrectly, but it's called guard. And I can basically keep myself an almost constant full bar of it, as long as I keep attacking people, and it's really fucking helpful. Like, it's essentially just another layer of health. So I've got my blue shield from Dorian, which comes and goes, depending how good his AI is behaving. And then I can keep giving myself this guard bar as well. Get up. Get up so I can backstab you. Dodging is a crutch. At first my advice weakened Steven, but in truth it made him stronger. Total bullshit, but okay. By all accounts, dodging is kind of like necessary to beat the later bosses for certain moves of theirs.
Is it necessary for certain senators and people?
Yeah, kinda.
We're gonna be stuck on that boss for like a solid...
Well, to be fair, we've got like 2.5 hours of stream to fill, and I don't know if there's 2.5 hours of actual game if I was to just do it all, you know, in a one or no hassle at all. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I honestly have no idea. I'm mad that Steven didn't acknowledge the kill zone.
You're a made man that Steven didn't acknowledge the kill zone for. Fucking hate this kill.
I'm not sure. What's going on?
There was a kill zone quote that apparently you didn't pick up on.
I didn't. I missed it. Whatever it was. Oh! Wait a minute! No, you're right! At first, it weakened us. But in fact, we were growing stronger. Yeah, of course.
Oh, is this about their terrible planet they live on?
Yeah, this is the Scholar Vazari speech from the first game. Yeah, I can quote that like word for word. I can quote all those fucking intro speeches word for word. That took too long. I mean, come on, it was hardly a quote. It was like 3 shared words. Whatever. Fucking stop running away from me. I hate these guys so much. Stay still. Stop jumping. You big gun. Oh, I just moved my leg a little bit and I can feel the puddle of sweat on the chair. That's unpleasant. Let's not think about it. Pride demon. It's August. You're not allowed to be here anymore.
Oh god, fucking hell, I looked away for 2 seconds. By the way, Stephen, did you take my advice and train for the Patreon stream tonight?
Oh, I always do a little bit of, like, an hour or so of playing. I'll probably do a bit more than that this time. But I always do play a bit before stream, because, you know, as always, what happens is you go into a game that you haven't played for a week, and then you have to, like, spend the first 15 minutes figuring out the controls again. So, want to avoid that. Same Steven, the floaty runny guys are super annoying. They do these like pirouette swirls. Oh.
Good work. Stay with my forces and see that they survive this.
I'll keep the demons off them as best I can.
Who am I talking to? I don't know, there's some person talking to me. Unsigned letter. Do the mages seem different to you? Ever since they began summoning those demons, they don't talk to the rest of us. Have you been picked for one of the secret assignments yet? I can't imagine what they need us for if the mages can summon demons. But Jenner and Kemet disappeared last week right after the ritual started, and nobody knows where they've gone. Stay ready. I'm sure it's safe to talk. Not sure it's safe to talk to anyone. Yeah, so the Grey Wardens don't exactly know what's going on, which makes it all the worse that we're murdering them.
We need to clear a path for our guys.
They don't realize they're on the evil side. They're bastards. No amount of practice can prepare you for Armstrong. I'll believe that.
You've still got to give good advice when the time comes if you wish to still call any of us bad at video games.
How do I activate?
There's still time.
No, it's there, okay. 1, 2.
I'm going to be in Amsterdam for the Cornet. I mean, depending on how good it goes, you might be here next week as well.
I'm sad I'll be in Amsterdam for the Cornet fight.
Senator Armstrong looks like a person in wrestling. There we go.
This guy's a fucking grind. Let's try this again. Actually need to come along this particular wall. I was just exploring.
Yeah, well, you have to give one bit of good advice before you're allowed to laugh at Stephen's pain.
Armstrong may beat your ass tomorrow, and then I shall laugh in chat on Twitter and everywhere else. No, nah, you may not.
No, you literally can't.
You're banned.
You were asked about 700 billion and a trillion, 300 million times out of Dodge, and you didn't say anything.
I have nothing to add to the wrestling talk. Alright, everybody heal up. And then we get a free refresh of potions. Not the biggest fan of this system. The limited potion supply, and every now and again in main quests you come across these caches. But if you forget to heal up beforehand, sometimes you just waste the cash. Because they're one-use things.
About other things. Well, for that, you need written proof and the signatures of at least 20 people to verify.
Yeah, we need some references. Past places of employment and the like. Oh, piss off! Thought we cleared this area. Whatever, stream is living up to the name, I suppose. Was that Senator Armstrong, aka the weakest libertarian? Out of the way. I don't know where the map marker is trying to direct us. Is it down? Because I haven't been up this way yet. Well, that's a dead end. And this is something secret? Or is it a pointless little bit of architecture? No? It's something secret. What is it? It's 187 bits of gold. Wow. Anyway.
Small piss in the fountain of money.
Exactly. How much money do I have? 1100. Great. By the way, nobody actually noticed this last week, but the name of my armor. Anyway.
Armor of John Inquisition.
It's been called that in the last, like, 2 or 3 incarnations. This way?
Just want Bloodborne to get a PC port. But if Bloodborne gets a PC port now, fuck Elden Ring, we can make it Game of the Year. I really don't want to put Elden Ring as the top Game of the Year. I really don't.
It's gonna be done with so much spite.
I just don't enjoy it as much as their other games. Well, I guess I'll leave it at that. It's just, you know, I don't want to go on a big sort of salty rant about everyone else's sort of game of the decade or whatever.
Fine, quick heal. Another supply cache. Bloodborne's not getting a PC release for a while. Yeah, that's self-evident.
I guess we can make Spider-Man Game of the Year again.
You will play Elden Ring and you will fucking like it, Sam, apparently.
I've already played it. I've already played it. It's not my favourite FromSoft game.
The Inquisition is inside,
I just think, like, I love the main bosses, but like, I just think there's too much side fact. That's all.
That might mean little in Tavinta, but for the Wardens, it is a sacred duty. It has been many long years, my friend.
Too many, Clarel.
I don't think that's the reason, Neil, for why they're not releasing Bloodborne. Otherwise, they wouldn't have released God of War on PC, or Horizon on PC, or Spider-Man on PC, or any of the other exclusives. It's just Bloodborne. I mean, I entirely wouldn't be surprised if it's just some technical bullshit, because, like, we've seen how bad FromSoft are for getting their shit together with regards to certain things, like the multiplayer for Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3.
Can you defend my honor about Elden Ring? Because I'm being sentenced to
Yeah, sorry, I
2,000
was
hours
listening to the cutscene at the time. The year is 2097, 30 years since the Fuel Wars destroyed most of Europe. Immortal Stephen of the Oil Well tribe has still not forgiven us for the dodge, treason, and plot. DEI stream part 4501. Late 5 minutes. You haven't played it enough. I sentence you to 2,000 hours more. The game, I don't know how much you've played it, Sam. You've played it, I don't know, at least must be like 50% on top of what I have. And I've played it for about 90
I'm
hours.
basically...
So you must be like 140 hours or something, right? Maybe
yeah,
combining
I'm
your playthroughs.
Stupidly high level in it.
Kirel! If you complete that ritual, you're doing exactly what Erimond wants!
What? Fighting the Blight? Keeping the world safe from Darkspawn? Who wouldn't want that? And yes, the ritual requires blood sacrifice. Hate me for that if you must, but do not hate the Wardens for doing their duty.
We make the sacrifices no one else will. Our warriors die proudly for a world that will never thank them.
And then your Tevinter ally binds the mages to Corypheus.
Corypheus? But he's dead.
Oh, you silly
These
bitch.
people will say anything to shake your confidence, Corel.
Who is this Corel person, anyways? That's just like the current head of the Wardens instead of Steven, like he rightfully deserves.
Bring it through.
Oh no, what are they doing?
What has Steven done to deserve it? Apart from being a blood mage.
Steven didn't want to fucking drink the blood of the old gods or whatever they're doing. Summoning Amygdala. Bloodborne references.
Please. I've seen more than my share of blood magic. It is never worth the cost.
I trained half of you myself.
Honestly, Elden Ring is the first from game which I have gotten bored of long before seeing all it had to offer. Well, at least for once the hand is on our side here, Sam. That's a strange change of pace, but
I don't know what's going on there. I'm at like crumbling knobhead Azula or whatever, and it's like I've got there, and then I just haven't done anything there. Like, I don't know.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Fucking our legions always making a mess. Steven is the only living Grey Warden to have killed an Archdemon. That would be true. Entirely. Yeah. Yeah, he did kill him on our playthrough. He killed the Archdemon, but survived because we had our demon baby. Upon seeing the fucking Blight Dragon, Grey Warden lady finally realizes she might be on the wrong team.
Kill them all.
Oh, wait, no, so we're still okay, no, she's still on the wrong team.
I'm glad it wasn't just me thinking that. God, that was a weak attack. I know she's an NPC, but still, it's like, yeah, do this like little pisser of a lightning attack.
Let me shoot at this dragon once with a little. Yeah.
I do hope they've brought back the unique sort of kill animations for those. Like,
Well, the dragons and stuff.
yeah.
We'll never know because I haven't killed a dragon yet. I don't remember. I haven't seen any unique kill animations in the game so far.
Is there any game that exists where you can just fucking ragdoll dragons? I'm sick of them always being up above us doing their little, it's me, I'm going to shoot flames at the ground and glide along. Why not a game just lets you pick one up and just throw it? That would be fun.
see, as I keep attacking, I'm gaining that little armored guard bar over my health bar there. I keep staggering him. My backstabs. Poisoned? Yeah, he can be poisoned, yeah. It's an overly fucking grindy enemy type. That's the only thing about these guys I don't like. Just hacking away at them for 87 years.
They're demons. They're frickin' interdimensional invaders, okay? I'll just say it. Make fun of me all you want.
Heal. Whoops! Did I accidentally... Whoops, did I accidentally kill an archdemon? This idiot, or... I'm trying to say. What's funny is, if she did accidentally kill the archdemon when she shot it with that pitiful lightning bolt, she would have died. Because that's how Grey Wardens work.
What do you mean she would have died?
Because the archdemon, well, assuming it is actually an archdemon, there is a bit of uncertainty as to whether or not it truly is one. But the archdemon in this would leave the dragon body, the old god that it's inhabiting, and would go into her. Since because the Grey Wardens have that blight taint in them. That's like the whole point of drinking it. The blight sees them as a darkspawn. So it would go into their body as the closest.
So hang on,
closest being, and then it would kill them because they're not actually a darkspawn and not actually able to hold that, you know, blightiness.
I'm trying to remember Origins now. Then what happened with Steven then? 'Cause he killed one.
But okay, had we not banned Morrigan, our main character would have died at the end of the game. There would have been a sacrifice thing. If Alistair did it, he would have died. If Logain did it, because that's an option. If he had been, inaugurated into the Wardens, he would have died. But because we did the sex ritual with Morrigan, which is a fun thing to say, the old god baby, which she was pregnant with at the time, basically took the blow instead and didn't die in the process because it's an old god. So yeah, now they have like an archdemon baby basically, which we have yet to actually see in the series. Oh hey Uni, don't mind us talking about sex rituals and stuff. Nothing to be concerned about. How are you doing? Oh, that was a long fucking grindy ass fight. Any chance of a Healy? Can you see what's through this portal, by the way? Can you see the eyes?
Oh, it's Amygdala.
It is literally. Getting out of here. Oh, piss off.
Beware, Stephen planning a sex
ritual. What, with my audience? Did you not know that Red Scott Gaming is actually some kind of sex cult?
I didn't know you were called Jared Leto.
I had upgraded all of my equipment and stuff as far as I could go, but I'm still feeling like all these enemies are way too damage spongy. Whew, thank God it's not a suicide cult. I mean, it's a voluntary cult, so, you know, if you don't feel like it, totally understand. Oh, bloody hell.
I just want to tune in and...
Bloody hell! Bloody hell! Let me out of here! God, that was a cluster.
We worship the sex god, not Rex. I thought we established he wouldn't be comfortable to spoon with in Dragon Age 2. So we'll talk about the Arashok versus Rex.
Sex god, not Rex. I mean, what do you think he was doing as soon as the genophage got cured?
He was bumming like there was no tomorrow.
Just fucking... Oh, Jesus. I think we see the kid at some point in this game, if I'm right. Oh, well, you know what? I wouldn't know, because when I played this before, I hadn't done the sex ritual playthrough on the first game.
You've destroyed the Grey Wardens.
You did that to yourself, you stupid bitch.
Can't say that.
All I did was dangle a little power before your eyes, and you couldn't wait to get your hands bloody.
She's standing a little precariously on the edge of a, you know, a death chasm. It might be DLC. We're probably going to have to play the DLC for this game because it's
a new god.
leading directly into the next game.
I will never serve the Blight.
If and when that ever actually comes out. Fucking hell. The Dragon Age 4 has been a little bit development hell. Oh, Jesus! Oh, she got Vord.
Hasn't it had quite a few names?
Oh. No, okay, not quite. She got devoured, it's fine.
How does that happen?
You call her a daft cunt like the rest of us.
Victory. In peace, vigilance.
Oh no, she's just jamming everywhere.
Oh. Oh, that was a little bit of a better lightning attack that time. Whew. Uni, what do you think of her new character design, by the way? He's looking a little bit different this week. Hardly tell it's the same man. My favorite interaction in the Citadel DLC, which you missed in your stream? Oh, I must have missed the reaction. Is when you meet Rex in a bar and he's putting ice on his testicles because he's been forced to bang too many females. I remember. No, I've done that one. I maybe didn't do it on stream, but I remember. He was putting down the swelling.
That's a lot of balls to swallow.
On his quad. You.
What are you trampolining everywhere for?
Because we're in the Fade. We're in upside down land.
Where are we?
We're in the last chapter of Half-Life 1. Oh, it's a trilobite!
We were falling.
Hold up, guys. Literally, a little bit of education here. There's an actual trilobite fossil texture built into the wall here.
Like the Maker's bosom.
No. The Inquisitor used the mark to open another rift. We fell through. I believe we're in the Fade.
Freaky.
Fade looked much different the last time I was here.
The first time I entered the Fade, it looked like a lovely castle filled with gold and silks. I met a marvelous desire demon, as I recall. We chatted and ate grapes before he attempted to possess me. Perhaps the difference is that we are here physically. This is no one's dream.
The stories say you walked out of the Fade at Haven. Was it like this?
I don't know. I still can't remember what happened the last time I did this.
Well, Whatever happened at Haven,
It's
we
Rex,
can't
the
assume we're safe
Chinese
now.
emperor of
But Hugh Dean was
2000
right on
kids.
the other
Yeah.
side of that rift Eramond was using, and there could be others.
In our world, the rift the demons came through was nearby, in the main hall. Can we escape the same way?
Let's find out. There, let's go.
This game loves the color green, doesn't it? It's a very green tinted game. It's like fucking Fallout 3.
Imagine it. To walk in the Fade and survive.
So, we survive. Good to know.
Actually, that's a good point. No, yeah, normally, any other time in the series where we've been in the Fade, it has been as a dream. We've never actually been physically in person there. You know? So this is a product of the world going to shit, basically. The fucking barriers between the two breaking down so bad. Because like any time in the first game we did it, it was when we got put into that sleep state by the sloth demon in the tower. Or in that ritual with Morrigan. The other ritual, not the sex one. Enters Fade.
The ritual doesn't narrow it down, really,
Yeah.
does it?
Enters Fade, immediate green filter. Wow, it's like Mexico. Actually, what? Because I was reading some articles about, like, you know, like the yellow piss filter for Mexico. Germany gets a blue filter in a lot of media for some reason. I guess, like,
doesn't it also get a green filter?
Maybe I was gonna ask, like, surely some countries must get like a kind of greeny blue. I feel like kind of a lot of your sort of northern European, it's trying to be that kind of cold, but also foresty. I guess I'm trying to find alpine. I guess was kind of the word I was going for. Something like that. What's the green country? Chernobyl.
Talk to Merowit.
Not a
It's
country.
her mirror.
Oh, it was a +1 magic. Okay. Sure. I mean, that's actually useless to me. But sure. Nazi Germany gets like a grey-blue filter. France has a blue filter. Ireland gets a green filter. Does Ireland really get a green filter in media? I haven't heard or really noticed that one. Because that is awful. Wow, Meryl's room is a mess. Oh, it's the Pope.
By the Maker. Could that be?
I greet you, Warden.
Oh, Russia gets the grey filter, or as Lily points out, just the contrast down, desaturation filter.
Cassandra.
Cassandra, you knew the Divine. Is this really her?
I don't know. It is said the souls
Guile from Street Fighter hat.
fade and sometimes linger, but we know the spirits lie. Be wary, Inquisitor.
I fear the Divine is...
I always just see it as like a paint scraper hat, you know? You kind of want to pick her up and rub her against the wall to get your wallpaper off.
Here you stand alive in the Fade yourselves. In truth, proving my existence
How do you rate
either
that?
way would require time we do not have.
1.
Really?
I'm not
How
keen,
hard
to
is
be
it
honest.
to answer one question? I'm a human, and you are?
I am here to help you.
Fucking evasive
You
bitch.
do not remember what happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, Inquisitor.
God, you're so French.
The real Divine would have no
She
way of
could
knowing
have just
that I'd
worn
been
like, I
made
don't know, like a
Inquisitor.
beanie or
I
something.
know.
Right?
Because
Ministry
I
of
have
Silly
examined
Hats
memories
finds
like
it
yours,
acceptable.
stolen by the demon that serves Corypheus. It is the nightmare you forget upon waking. It feeds off memories of fear and darkness, growing fat upon the terror. The false calling that terrified the Wardens into making such grave mistakes.
God, I hate her voice.
It's work.
I would gladly
I'm glad I can't hear it.
I'm guessing she's both speaking in a French accent, but also kind of with like the G-man cadence, where she is kind of just a little bit off of what a normal human would talk about. You know what I mean? Because I don't think she's actually the fucking divine. She's like a spirit or demon or something.
I know not
Spirits,
how
they
it
be
commands
all
his army of
around,
demons.
sometimes
His
talk.
power may come from the blight itself, but the nightmare serves willingly. For Corypheus has brought much terror to this world.
Nightmare
As
demon.
one of the magisters who unleashed the first blight upon
Another
the
one to
world,
add to the list of demons we have.
every child's cry
Oh, is it
as
now?
the archdemon circles.
Nightmare demon.
Every dwarf's whimper in
It's
the
the
deep
eyes
shadows.
we saw through the portal earlier.
Oh,
Amygdala.
Amygdala.
How do we hurt it?
Queen
That's a
Amygdala.
little optimistic, isn't it?
You hurt it by escaping the
I would
fate
never trust a
and leading your people
French,
against
says
Corypheus.
Godzilla.
That wasn't what I meant.
I know, but for now.
To be fair, Godzilla does like get made by the French in the Matthew Broderick film, doesn't he? So he has good reason to hate them.
Must recover it. These are your memories, Inquisitor.
In actuality, the French are demons. Oh. Oh, we are over 2 hours, but I certainly want to try and get through this area first. We'll get to the actual boss fight, and assuming we can do it in one try, we'll get that done, and then we'll end the stream.
What's going on here?
I'm doing this in the wrong order, haven't I? Cover lost memories.
Run while you can! Warn them!
Bring forth the sacrifice.
I saw that Godzilla in the cinema. All I can remember is that it was raining that day. I also saw it in cinema. It's like probably one of the earliest movie-going memories I have, actually.
Now is the hour of our
Why are you doing this? You
So it was the grey fucking Wardens who caused the explosion at the start of the game. Well, them under Corypheus' control, but still. I feel a little bit betrayed. What the fuckers? Unfortunately, I have to go now. Going to take a walk. Now the sun is going down. Looking forward to the stream tomorrow. Have fun, y'all. Bye. Catch you later.
Have fun investigating the egg thief.
Yeah. Fucking batter him. Explosion.
So, your mark did not come from Andraste.
Why were you
It came
squeezing
from
that
the orb
ball?
Corypheus used in his ritual.
Corypheus intended to rip open the veil, use
I was
the anchor
contemplating
to enter
the
the Fade,
orb.
and throw open the doors of the Black City. Not for the old gods, but for himself.
Egg Fiend
When
will
you
be caught.
disrupted his plan, the orb bestowed the anchor upon you instead.
I never thought Andraste did this. I did this myself. Through my actions.
Lay-redded
No maker
atheist.
required.
And now you may be certain. You cannot escape the lair of the nightmare until you regain all that it took from you. You have recovered some
Oh,
of
spoiler,
yourself,
it was just
but now
Jim
you
Cornette.
know
He said
you
my
are here.
eggs were just mud
You
workers.
must make haste.
Okay.
I will prepare the way
Damn.
ahead.
Something troubles you, Hawk.
I wondered if you might be concerned about the Grey Wardens holding the Divine in that vision. Their actions led to her death.
I assumed he had taken their minds, as you have seen him do before. Come, we can argue after.
Why is
we leave
Varric
this
just
dark place?
standing in the back there? Just watching.
Could that truly have been the most holy?
Well, I have no idea. If its spirit is not acting like one, no demon would have been so helpful without asking something in return.
I'm less concerned with her than I am with the nightmare she mentioned.
Sounds like it preys on fear. Stealing people's memories, that's low, even for a demon. Memories make us what we are. A monster that takes them away. I don't want to think about that.
After what it did to my fellow Wardens, I pray we find some way to strike it down.
Now I hope we can get through this without too much problem. I wouldn't normally bring Varric, because I feel like 2 rogues isn't really a great team setup, but this is the big Hawk quest that I remember, so, you know, I want to have old buddies together. Varric likes to watch, yeah. Get that impression.
Can't watch.
Can't remember how long it is to
we
get.
have a visitor.
Oh,
Some foolish little boy comes to steal the fear I kindly lifted from him.
The yassified hawk.
You should have thanked me and left your fear where it lay.
oh yeah. When I told you, Sam, that yassified would be the phrase of the stream. It was in reference to us. We are the yassified Maxwell.
But you are a guest here.
I'll be honest, I'm
So
not
by
feeling
all
that
means,
comfortable.
let me
with
return
yassified
what you
Max,
have
but I'm not. Maybe it'll grow on me, but it's like...
Don't worry. The pills will wear off after a while. The meds he's on, then he'll go back to his old self.
Oh, his hair loss pill.
What's this? Fears of the Dreamers, the Freeholder. I watched the blight take my land. I had nowhere to go. I tended the fields as I had, even as my flock died and my family sickened. My body racked by pains and chills. I saw too late the poison that had crept into the land. In my fever dreams, the sickness covered this whole world, and I wept in fear for the family I killed with my foolish pride. Show me that this world survives. Show me that the poison... Okay. These are people's nightmares. Also, yeah, look, trilobites. Look at them. On the ground. Which proves... either that the world of Dragon Age... Well, okay, actually, it proves one of several things. One, that the world of Dragon Age just happened to have the exact same evolutionary history as Earth, enough to have them. 2, trilobites are aliens, and that Dragon Age does indeed take place on an alien world, as we have established with our Mass Effect Dragon Age crossover theory. Or 3, that trilobites are actually demons from the Fade. And they just managed to get through to various worlds / universes. Yeah, you know what? We'll go with that one. Trilobites, actually Fade creatures. That's as nice as my trilobite. Oh, fuck, it can't be ours. So there's some fetch quests here where you have to find a bunch of, things. What if I put that there? Oh, okay, it gives me little, bonuses. Cool. But I want to just get to the boss, so. I don't want to spend too long fetch questing. Dorian, do you want to activate the mirror? Because I'm not sure if it's the player character who gets it. Oh, fuck it, was dexterity that time. Never mind. I thought it would always be magic. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the player character who gets the stat improvement or whoever touches the mirror. Or corruption? Do spiders have names? Edgy names. I don't want to go this way. Don't like it. My dude, that is a spider. I think you get it. You get it every time, just like in the Fade in Origins. Okay. From a journal. I went to Devinter when I was a child. I remember dragon statues everywhere, big ones. I shivered as I walked between them, afraid they were going to bite me or breathe fire. My parents hushed me and told me the Magisters liked the dragons as a sign of their power. Dragons are beasts, mindless, terrible. The archdemon that comes with each blight is an offense to the Maker. We know all these things, but the Magisters don't care. It is the same with the mages. So much danger, so much power in their hands, not ready for it, and the mages only wish to celebrate themselves. The Magisters are what... The Magisters in Tevinter are what the mages of Ferelden and Arlay want to be. Our rulers, holding us in terror so that we wonder if they will bite us as we walk by them. I joined the Templars. Okay, so you're a... whatever.
Did you think you mattered, Hawk? Did you think anything you ever did mattered?
You joined the Templars.
You couldn't even save
so
your
you're a
city.
bad
How could you expect
person.
to strike down a god? Meryl is going to die, just
What?
like your family and everyone you ever cared about.
Bring her into this, motherfucker.
That's going to grow tiresome.
Fucking nightmare demon talking shit about Meryl there.
Nightmare leaves behind.
And of course, they look like
That
giant
bully.
spiders.
Yeah.
Spiders? I see maggots
Is that
crawling in
threats
filth.
of murder?
Of course. The demons look different to each of us.
The nightmare is closer now. It knows you seek escape.
That's kind of
Each
cool.
moment, it grows stronger.
Did you catch that? The spiders we're fighting look different to different people. So apparently Maxwell's afraid of spiders, I guess.
Is it possible to blow up the Fade?
To blow up the Fade.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no. Blowing up the Fade is like blowing up dreams. It doesn't really work. I'm not sure. I mean, you could bloody well try, but I'm not sure what the effect would be on the world. It would, destroying the Fade would remove magic from the universe.
Oh no, whatever we do about magic, that thing that all the villains do, where they seem to be normal people and their eyes go red and they start convulsing and blood goes everywhere. And then all of a sudden they become a villain.
Who isn't afraid of spiders? Cassandra, apparently. She's afraid of maggots, according to her dialogue there. So that's what she sees. Oh, it's an Ammonite! Alright, Ammonites are from the Fade too. Jesus Christ.
Go!
Go! I want one of these dreams just to be...
Hello.
Is it possible to blow up all spiders?
Yes. Enough time and enough effort, you can blow up all spiders.
Back in Haven. That's how I escaped.
Yeah, this was the very first cutscene after character creation.
Keep running!
Well. This is the part of the cutscene you didn't see.
You didn't have to.
Oh yeah, we didn't look like that at all back then. Fucking lying game. It should have been our bald guy. That's how we remember it. Because this is how we see ourselves.
What was the deep faked version of Maxwell?
I thought it was Andraste sending me from the Fade, but it was the Divine behind me.
Bring back Sir Gammon of Hammock.
Die.
Yes.
Bold people.
This creature is simply a spirit.
I am sorry if I disappoint you.
Become Bloom.
Are you a memory of the Divine? A reflection?
If that is the story you wish to tell, it is not a bad one.
I don't know what my
What
computer's
we do
talking
know is
about.
that
I
the
don't.
mortal divine perished at the temple, thanks to the Grey Wardens.
What's wrong with your computer?
As I said,
Oh, it's
The
telling me
Green
there's going to be a
Wardens responsible for
thunderstorm.
that
So.
crime were under
Oh.
the control of Corypheus.
Ooh, naked
We can
old
discuss
glowing
this further
lady.
once we return to Adamant.
Assuming that the Wardens
It's
and their demon
Andraste.
army didn't destroy the Inquisition while we were gone.
Interpretations.
How dare you judge us? You tore Kirkwall apart and started the Mage Rebellion.
To protect innocent mages, not madmen drunk on blood magic. But you'd ignore that, because you can't imagine a world without the Wardens, even if that's what we need.
The Wardens are a risk. Send them away before they cause even more trouble.
They might still be useful. What if Corypheus conjures another blight? You never know.
I don't know what to tell you. There are a few good ones, but an awful lot of the Wardens I've known went crazy.
Just if anyone a little crazy.
Blotsk.
I'm not sure if this really matters, but I'm a little bit afraid that this might result in someone dying.
The Wardens carry out a vital duty, but they also go too far. They need to be controlled.
Inquisitor.
Also, where is Ogren? Why is he missing the fight? Oh, he's been fucking hammered for the past, like, 6 years.
Form up.
I'm with you.
It does matter. Ooh. 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 Well, I hope I picked the right one then, because I don't want Hawk to die. So, spoilers, I guess. I do know that Hawk can die in this quest, but I'm just remembering now that I think it's actually an option.
Oh, you've got hair. I don't like you anymore.
Whatever she is our way out of here.
You don't like him. He's lost a bit of weight, and he's gained a bit of hair.
He's lost his, in my opinion, he's
soul.
definitely lost his sex appeal, hasn't he? He had a sort of rugged and roguish look to him before. And now he looks like
Roguishly
he's
handsome.
handsomely roguish. And now he looks like he's about to do a travel vlog.
Only to
That's a Velociraptor!
to know that you were responsible.
That is just a fucking Velociraptor!
When
Well,
the next blight
a Deinonychus.
will they curse your
The Maker's blessing.
Alright, you know what? It's official. Dragon Age does take place in the same universe as, well, us and everything else. The Fade interconnects everything. Actually, you know what? If I can headcanon a little bit, I do have this, like, running thing where just all game universes that I like are just, like, linked together. It's the Xenoverse thing. It's the, as we've already established, the Fallout playthrough that we're doing is just taking place in Universe 6 of the Dragon Ball universe. You know? It's the nuked version of Earth.
Exactly.
You've got the Fade, you've got Zen, you've got the fucking Nightmare Realms of Bloodborne, you've got... You know, every fucking universe has its own, like, demon reality, weird space between... fucking Oblivion.
Do you think you can fight me?
Oda wants to know what the quest is called for reasons.
I am the
Oh,
veiled
this
hand of
quest
Corypheus.
is called Here Lies the Abyss? Yes.
Yes, himself. The demon army you fear, I command it. They are bound all through me.
Ah, so if we banish you, we banish the demons.
I'm gonna save
Thank
that,
you.
actually.
Every fear come to life.
What was that? Goku meets Commander Shepard. God, please no. I heard you're strong. Let's fight. No. Leave me alone. You're obsessive. Can I go the right way? There's a high road and there's a low road. And I'll get to Scotland before you. Oh fuck! No! I don't want to fight the Pride Demons. They take so long to kill, and now there's 2 of them. Right, we'll take the low road. Yeah, it looks like it is an option.
I guess things just float whenever they feel like it here. Wonder what's up there. Or maybe it's best we never find out.
What's floating?
Watch there be 3 pride demons now.
Down here, there's just 3 of them. Fucking hell. Yeah, I'd much rather fight mobs of squishies than like even one big tanky enemy that just goes on and 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 on. It's definitely my preference. Just gotta not get lost, that's the only thing. I do really like the design of this place, actually. The Fade in this game.
Yeah, the frame rate has gone a tiny bit wonk in some areas, by the way. Some of the heavier combat and just little bits, but like, it's not the end of the world.
To be honest, I did notice that in one of, I think it was the last stream we did. I was going back and rewatching the segments where we were doing all the Joe Biden voice, and I noticed there was an actual bit of frame rate drop that nobody pointed out at the time.
So what are you doing with friendly fire? What was that?
Oh, I have no idea. I didn't even know that was an option. I don't know if maybe just putting down lighting and materials that are richer and more. Because I'm thinking if it's during combat, it seems to be a lot of the effects. There we go. Spells, fire, smoke, and other atmospheric effects. Let me put that down a little bit.
I wouldn't put shaders down, but I would put effects down.
Keep the shaders up at high. Maybe put
well,
effects
it could
down
make
to
quite
low.
a visual difference depending on game.
All right, we'll put effects down to low now. I mean, everything else looks fine. Let me know during the next combat sequence if you think there's been any difference. I'm surprised
you haven't been.
Nope. I'm surprised you've never been cooperated to draw all the clips on your soundboard of Biden. I don't think the President of the United States is, like, copyrighted by Disney or anything. Not yet, anyway. I
mean, you couldn't make Biden like a Marvel character, I think.
Well, hold on now. Fucking, Dark Brandon is his alter ego, isn't it? With his fucking laser eyes. I could see it. I could totally see fucking Thanos coming down, giving his, like, superhero speech. Sorry, his supervillain speech, and then just Joe is just there, you know, having his vanilla ice cream in his shades. Like, Jack, I don't even know who you are.
700 billion and a trillion.
Listen here, Corn Pop. I don't care what you got to say about these infinity minerals. All I know is that the people of the United States are tired. They're tired of Corn Pop. They're tired of division. They're tired of pride demons. They're tired of all this shit. Oh God, Disney buys the president. Yeah, I totally want to see Biden in the next Avengers movie, alright? That might be the one thing that gets me to go back to watching a fucking MCU film. That's my line.
It certainly might be another Thor film.
Oh, fucking hate these guys! Stop jumping! Actually, I did notice that Multiverse of Madness and... No, I think that was it for MCU films. I noticed that was on Disney Plus, actually. A movie which I had no intention of actually seeing, but hey, if it's already there for free, I might give it a watch. I'm actually thinking if I watch enough, like, 2022 movies, I might do a, you know, a quick rundown video at the end of the year.
Oh, it's sort of like he did for 2019?
Yeah, it's the most inconsistent segment of the channel. The movie rundowns.
Biden will be the villain of the next Avengers film. A single snap of his fingers is enough to have half of his entire memory disappear.
Yeah, brilliant.
Don't need a Joe Biden thing on Red Scott, can you? You don't need it on our wiki.
Oh, fuck it. Not the wiki. Is this any good? We've already got... Oh, no, we don't have haste. Ah, haste. Bloody good. Brilliant. It's a very useful Dorian.
Billion and a 3 trillion.
Between 700 billion and a trillion, 300 million billion. So the best way to get something done, if you hold near and dear to you that you
it sounds like he's
like to
voicing
be able
the
to.
book.
Anyway.
All right, we're here. We're at the end.
I'm in Nevitt.
They're dangerous.
You
They're
know,
frickin' interdimensional invaders, okay? I'll just say it. Make fun of me all you want.
Here we go.
That is just a big amygdala, isn't it?
If you would, please tell Liliana. I am sorry. I fell for you too.
We do have to fight this, right? I remember... Yeah, there's a boss fight. I was going to say, it's not just a cutscene victory. Now for what is possibly the most metal fucking demon design in the game.
I grow fat on your
I gotta say,
fear.
what a cool area in general this has actually been.
Good. Glad you've,
like, considering how
it.
uninspired a lot of the Fade has been in...
Oh yeah, this is definitely an upgrade on the Fade design. I was going to say, like, we've been making a lot of Bloodborne references here, but I do think it reminds me a lot of, like, the Nightmare of Mensis areas, or what's the other? The Nightmare Frontier. You know, with, like, the kind of floating rocks and everything else. And also, it's very, Half-Life 1 Zen as well, that's the other one. Which is why, again, I like to imagine it's all just different... It's all just different levels of the same place, the same concept across different game universes. Like different planes of oblivion. The calling? Oh! Sorry, that's, again, all the spiders are named after different people's fears. The calling being someone's fears, kind of appropriate. Apostates, oh! That'll be some Templar's greatest fear. Let's go for our assassin ability. Stop moving, you big... Nope! I don't want to waste it on other creatures. Oh, he's immune. Alright, never mind. Get behind him. Focus on backstabs. Is he affected by poison? Immune, I think that said. Immune. Alright, no poison. Stop running around, you big spidery bastard. The spider's name is Boot Splat 1. For the record, I remember having a lot of difficulty with this boss on my first playthrough. I think I was just under-leveled, though, to be fair. But I think we're doing okay. Yeah, no one's even healed up yet.
I'm going to sleep. It's too late for me. Good night.
Okay. We have been going on a bit late, but good night, Uni. Thanks for popping in. And I'll talk to you whenever.
Stay strong!
Sorry that the guy's too unattractive for you now. Sleep well. Love you. What's fart noise? What's fart noise?
I just felt like breathing.
Had enough of this shit.
Just this fella's such a fucking sponge.
I mean, he's a boss, so I kind of accept him being a bit spongy.
Yeah, I guess.
It's. I mean, like, to be honest, he's about as spongy as those normal pride demons I'm feeling.
No,
Well,
I actually think they may be a little bit worse.
I think that may be worse, actually, maybe.
Look, at least this fella has visual flair to go with it.
And does more than just stand there. He, like, teleports around, there are minions, there's...
You will die in agony.
Yeah, the Pride Demon, every time it appears, I feel like I'm watching an advert for a fucking phone, like, for like a mobile game where it's like, oh, if you pay more money, you can beat the Pride Demon quicker. It takes 20 in-game hours, real-life hours of just sword slashing.
Almost done. At least it doesn't have an immune phase, yeah, when the Pride Demon guards, and its health bar just goes all metallic. Well, that was that. Much easier than I remember. I also did have my anti-demon weapons equipped, which probably helped quite a bit.
We need to clear a path.
Go.
Oh yeah, that wasn't the actual nightmare demon. That was just an
you were
aspect.
The Grey Warden
Because they
caused
couldn't
this.
actually program a boss fight against a
Warden
giant
must help
spider.
them rebuild. That's your job. Corypheus is mine.
This is the longest stream we've had in a while. I mean, it's a bit longer, yeah. 2.5 hours, but
We
Hawk
didn't
will...
want the next stream to just have 10 minutes of fade.
I mean, at least it's a stream where we got some, like, major progress done, because that's this quest complete. Hawk stays to cover our escape, or Stroud stays? Well...
Stroud.
Sorry, matey, that I met last week.
It has been an honor.
Meryl needs her squeeze, so, I can't deprive her.
Sam, I highly suggest you stop before you give EA ideas. Give it 10 years. Probably less.
Roasty toasty. Oh, look at that guy. Oh, he's gone. Meryl needs someone to finance her crippling pizza addiction. Oh, hell nah, feints from Big Spider. You not a fan of spiders, Neil? I'm gonna do the old man pats forehead with cold cloth thing. Whew.
Why did it need
I don't know. I'm sure that's a meme, isn't it?
The mages are free and Corypheus
I'm imagining
loses his
it.
demon army. Though as far as they're all concerned, the Inquisitor broke the spell with the blessing of the Maker.
Once they understand what really happened,
They'll be terrified. I, for one, am tired of giving fear demons anything to feed on. Let them have their story.
Inquisitor, the Archdemon flew off as soon as you disappeared. The Venatori Magister is unconscious but alive. Cullen thought you might wish to deal with him yourself. The surviving Wardens are in custody. What few of us there are. You have our unconditional surrender. Where is Stroud?
Oh.
Warden Stroud died, striking a blow against a servant of the Blight. We will honor his sacrifice, and remember how he exemplified the ideals of the Grey Wardens, even as Corypheus and his servants tried to destroy you all from within.
Inquisitor, we have no one left of any significant rank. What do we do now?
You got Steven, don't worry about it. The Wardens are banished from Orlais? Fuck that. The Grey Wardens help the Inquisition. They may be vulnerable to corruption.
You stay and do whatever you can.
Solus disapproves, Dorian approves, Cassandra disapproves,
Stroud
Iron Bull
died
greatly
for the
approves,
ideals of the
Blackwall greatly approves, Sarah approves, Cole approves.
Well, we've got Blackwall, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Do you believe the Wardens can still help?
I do, your worship.
You're still vulnerable to Corypheus, and possibly his Venatori. But there are plenty of demons that need killing.
After all that, you give them yet another chance?
While they do that, I'll inform the Wardens at Weishaupt what's happened. Best they not get caught off guard.
Thank you, your worship. We will not fail you.
This game is trying everything it can to make us not like the Wardens, but come on.
Good luck with your Inquisition. Try not to start an
When you grew up playing the first game and you play it as many times as I do, you can't not like the fucking Grey Wardens. They're your boys. They're you. Alright, well that is that quest done. I don't know if there's any epilogue.
Hawk sent me one final report.
A little bit.
She's on her way to Weishaupt. As for the Grey Wardens, they are fighting demons and Red Templars.
Guessing that's the last we're going to see of Hawk, but at least she's alive.
Corypheus a significant blow, Inquisitor.
The Grey Wardens carry respect in other nations. If we spread word that the Inquisition has their support...
We may gain standing with nations that have suffered under the Blight. I will take the matter to Josephine. You took an army from Corypheus.
To be fair, Stephen, the Wardens are such a group of fuck-ups. Every time you meet them, they are teetering on the edge of destruction, often due to their own fault. Absolutely true. But like I'm saying, I feel like the games have been pushing that as much as they can.
Second time I've agreed with you this stream. I just think the Wardens are just shite in everything they've been in, so but they're always like the brink.
I mean, the first game, it really wasn't their fault. The Grey Wardens were, well, I mean, they were there to help for Eldon, and then fucking Loghain just goes, nope! And then fucking kills like 98% of their force. And then bans the rest of them from coming over from Orlais, because he closes the borders, builds a wall, etc. Yeah, and then in the last game, there was that DLC where they were being corrupted by Corypheus, but yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all Corypheus' fault. I know you have your issues with their recruitment process, Sam, but as I explained earlier, it's kind of essential.
They just need to invent a device to fucking catch the archdemon when they kill it,
like a big net.
Like a big
fucking Scooby-Doo device.
Like the Ghostbusters fucking like thingy that will swallow it in a box or whatever it is. Just there's something that can be done. It doesn't have to be drinking blood. That feels like a ridiculous idea.
Or the spirit that took her form. I read your report. I know it isn't clear.
IMO, the Wardens should just do a mass recruitment to regain their numbers, just in case of a blight. I mean, that's what they try to do all the time, 24/7 anyway. Not that many people are willing to go like, hey, yeah, I'll forego all of my worldly possessions, my lands, my title, and join this fucking cult organization. Of which, like we said, there's like a 50-50, if not worse, mortality rate during the, the initiation process. To defeat the Archdemon, you have to cross the streams. Yeah.
She seemed calm, serene.
They exist for one reason, to fight the Blight, but when it comes along, they completely fail in that purpose.
You did ask me to tell you something.
Hard to say. Like, they've succeeded in the last
I'm sorry.
4
I failed
Blights.
you too.
The 5th Blight, or whatever the one in the original game is, they were doing their purpose to a T. It was Loghain that fucked them over. And then this is not a Blight situation. This is something unprecedented, really. It's got some Blight-ish elements, but it's not quite their wheelhouse. Like, a being like Corypheus coming along is not normal, believe it or not.
They should change the Warden requirements then to where you won't have to give up all mortal possessions.
To be honest, I don't know if that's true or if I'm getting mixed up between that and the Night's Watch from Game of Thrones. They're very similar organizations. I think you're fine, to be honest. I mean, Alistair's...
Can't bring your iPad.
Yeah. Alistair's still King of Ferelden, so... But then that was sort of a by necessity thing. I think they bent the rules in that situation. All right, one more thing, and then we're ending stream just to cap it off. We got to do the whole
Adamant's influence continues, your worship. I submit
whole dictator
Lord
thing.
Livius Erimond of Virantium, who remains loyal
I mean,
to
this is the
Corypheus.
part you love, isn't it?
Yeah.
We found him alive, offering extreme resistance, likely because the Order will ask for his head.
The Arashok
To say
chair.
nothing of justice you might personally require for what was suffered in the Fade.
Countless better men and women than you are dead. Why shouldn't this be quick?
I recognize none of this proceeding. You have no authority to judge me.
On the contrary, many officials have communicated that they will defer to the Inquisitor on this matter.
Because they fear not just Corypheus, but Tevinter, rightful ruler of every piece of ground you trod in your pathetic life.
Well,
I serve
he's getting the
living.
fucking chop.
Bring down your blades and free me from the physical. Glory awaits me.
Come on. Come on, folks. Come on.
All right, what does President Biden decide? Let's find out.
So the best way to get something done, if you hold near and dear to you that you like to be able to, anyway.
Lord
Thanks,
Erimond,
Insightful.
any protection you thought you had has apparently been withdrawn. You will die by my hand.
No, the time has come. We finally need to kill someone. I've been waiting for the chance to actually get this cutscene. Here we go. You can do this to pretty much every prisoner if you want, but force him to
He's not
live.
bold. Oh. It'll be so much more meaner if you're bold.
Choppity chop.
See you, chump.
Alright, and on that note, people were saying force him to live, put him in jail, lose the key, but nah. I've had enough of him. He's not that important to me. I'm not spiteful enough to want him to, like, live and suffer in the worst possible way. But I also still don't like him enough to let him live, so... Alright, well, thanks for popping in. I had fun. Please don't change your guy back. You look so much better. Should this be a Patreon poll situation? No, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this just be a coin flip. Maybe this just be a coin flip.
An off-stream coin? Or...
Ooh, well, hold up. I thought I had a coin handy. I don't, evidently. Right. Well, I could flip my my pad here. That's not going to end badly, is it? Fun stream, guys. I'm off to simmer in the heat instead of sleeping. Good night. Good night, HD. Nice stream. Speaking of polls, plans for what to do after NGR?
No.
No plans as yet, but we will discuss it tomorrow. I've got my notepad here. We'll be throwing out ideas all tomorrow night, and then I'll set up a poll, including some of the options from the last poll as well. I'll just keep adding more things to the poll anyway. Speaking of Game of Thrones, doing the execution yourself, Ned Stark would be proud. True. Man who passes the sentence should swing the sword, or whatever it is. Thanks for streaming. Yeah. See you next week. Stamvin. Stephen and Sam's fusion name. Not sure how much I agree with that, but alright. Brilliant.
Have a good night.
Ta-ta.